To me, it just means that someone gets a fair shake, that they're listened to, that they understand the law. I do think in this move towards equal access to justice, it's been great that pro se people can now access either legal aid attorneys or be able to talk to a judge with some knowledge about what they need to tell him or her. Over the last 10 years, I graduated from law school in 2003. I've worked at Prairie State for 7 of them. I started with Prairie State in 2003 and worked there for 5 years. I went into private practice for about 3 years and then back to Prairie State in 2011. Primarily, I've been practicing in landlord-tenant law, but lately I've handled a lot of family law issues as well. I had a background of growing up in a working poor family, so I saw how emergency, medical issues or issues that were out of people's control could really throw their lives out of whack. It really made a lot of sense as to how people are out there trying, they're struggling, and they just need a little bit of help to make sure that they're living comfortable lives. So that prompted me into legal aid, and I'm very happy that I'm here now. I had a client who had mental illness, and she was being evicted from public housing because of a mental episode that she had due to a change in her medications. The Public Housing Authority moved to evict her, and they were very, they weren't just. They would not listen to anyone. Once they had made up their mind to evict, you couldn't win at that level. A judge would need to tell them that they were wrong. So we had a lot of arguments with them. But on this occasion, I was able to get her mental health provider in and explain the situation to them. And explained the law to them, and the hearing officer miraculously found that she should stay in her housing, and the law was very clear on that. That was really a situation where it floored me. I was expecting to lose and have to make the same argument to a judge. So I thought, well, maybe people can get a fair shake even in a very unfair environment. I'd prefer to use 3 words that are in a sentence. I would describe it as a legal search engine. When I tell my clients about it, I say it's really like Google, except it's Illinois law. So if you want to research what your rights are under custody, just type in custody just like you would on Google, but it's defined to Illinois law, which is really helpful to clients.